Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. So yesterday I did not put up our devotion. We only had one more lesson. It was kind of a summary of everything that we learned about love. And not that I wasn't going to, it's just time got away from me with the kiddos and stuff. So today I would like to finish up our little study of the fruit of the Spirit of love. And so let's just dive right in there. So we have learned or relearned a number of things about love and perhaps something about ourselves. It really comes down to the decision we all must make to love or not to love. That is the question. God is love and commands His children to live in love and grow in love and mature in love, share in love, and show to the world the difference that love and living can make. Here is the working definition of love. Love is an action directed to another person that is motivated by our relationship to Jesus Christ and is given freely without a personal reward in mind. And that's a great definition of love. And so in the study we've been confronted with one of the greatest choices in life, to love or to not love, to love in word or to love in action, to live a selfish life or a selfless life, to live for God or to live for self, to live for others or to live for selfish interest. The greatest rewards can come out of a lifestyle lived in love. Together, let's make the following commitments. The first commitment is to love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. That is the first and greatest commandment. The second is to commit a life of bearing the fruit of love. And the third is to learn how to love your neighbor as yourself. Isn't it amazing that God has chosen us as instruments in order to funnel His love through us for others? We are to become a delivery system for God's love. My prayer is that your life will be forever changed because of the study and the positive steps you have taken that will enable you to live in love. Let's conclude with another story of love in action, a true story. This happened in Ravensbrück concentration camp, where during World War II, Nazis put to death some 92,000 women and children. It was a Good Friday, and a group of women were lined up for the gas chamber. One of them became hysterical. From the crowd of other women not chosen for death on that day, a figure emerged and approached the woman, broken by fear and hysteria. She said, "It's all right, it's all right. I'll take your place." That woman was Elizabeth Palenko, who came from a very wealthy family in the south of Russia and eventually became a nun to work among the poor of that region. During the war, the convent in which she ministered became a safe house for many fleeing Jews. When the Gestapo came to the convent on a tip from an informer, Mother Maria, as Elizabeth Palenko was called, was arrested and sent to Ravensbrück. There she made a lasting impression on other prisoners, but not only the prisoners, but even guards she spoke of as that wonderful Russian nun. I don't really understand how one human being can take the place of another condemned to death, other than this is an action of the fruit of the Spirit working out in human form. Jesus said, "I am the good shepherd, and I lay down my life for my sheep." The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. And it's John 10:14-18. Jesus also said, "A new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." John 13:34-35. And the fruit of the Spirit is love. My friends, I hope you really got something out of this study on the fruit of the Spirit of love, because truly it's one of the most important fruit of the Spirits, because without love none of the rest is possible. And I hope that you will look back through the series, really work through the questions and things that I have written down there in the description box, and work through the fruit of the Spirit of love. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will be back Monday morning to start a new series on joy, the fruit of the Spirit, which is joy. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend, and I will see you all later. God bless. Bye-bye.